children, very pleasant morning to all of you. Welcome to St. Thomas High School, Mahua. Online classes. Subject Social Science. So, in last lecture we have seen about types of government. Still, first is what? Democratic, second is communist, and third is monarchy. Let's see it. Now, monarchy. In this type of government, any one person governs as a ruler. Means democratic is what? Of the people, by the people, and for the people is there. Communist means all equality is there. So here what monarchy? Only one ruler is there who govern the country. Example we can take is a king, as a monarchy, because he only is the one ruler, na? Like that. Generally the title of this is inherited. That first suppose this king is there, then his son will be monarchy, then his son, like that it is inherited because they are from royal families. People do not have right to choose the ruler in this type of governments. So here people's need what people want, it is not fair, but here what it is, that it should be done with itself only. It is from heredity. Today, monarchy is in some countries of the world. At some palaces in monarchy, elections are held for name. So, monarchy is there in some countries. In India, what is that? Democratic. But monarchy means in England type that kings and queens are there who run over the government. They work as a government. So, that people's voting is not needed. There it is from heredity. Today, monarchy is seen in some countries of the world. At some palaces in monarchy, election are held for name. Just for name only it is election held, but they will select as per their rules only. In monarchy, the ruler takes the decision keeping himself in the center. They think that what should I do? What the decision should I do so that I will become the king? The ruler take decision keeping himself in the center. Which benefit for me? In democratic what it is, sir, which benefit for people, and here what benefit the rural itself only. That is not considered public. The decision of one person here is considered as the final. Here one person will say this work you have to do, means it is final. And we have seen communist and democratic what it is there. All people feel that this person is good, then that only will be selected, na? Like that. The decision of one person here is considered as the final. Emphasis is placed on the well-being and convenience rural rather than people's. Here what well-being and convenience means this rural is doing great work, then they will check. Here people's consideration is not taken, but here rural consideration is taken. Okay, so this is the types of government. So we completed about types of government is third monarchy. Now the value of democracy. We have been seen that a rural is carried out at local level, state level, and a national level. Democracy function for the upliftment of living standard and well-being of people. Democratic is for what? That people's standard of living will rise from their below poverty line. They can grow upwards and they can just grow and live a better standard life. People and the needs are kept in center while planning for the future. So if government making is any policy, they are keeping in mind that suppose I am implementing this policy now, so what effect will be there in future? Is below poverty line people will or any person will get any benefit? Is the standard of living will raise? Like that. Democratic rulers govern the government so that people cast vote in their favor. So your people is that they cast vote in their favor. Who is doing good? Obviously they need only vote. See here is a 15.2 picture of a voter is there. Okay. Democratic values are preserved on the basis of constitution. Development and well-being of the people are given importance. Here not rural but how which way we can develop the people. So well-being of people is keeping in centered. In democracy, the government must make plans and schemes to ensure equality, security, and convenience to everybody. So yes, government is making various type of scheme. They are providing pensions also. They are providing educational loans. They are providing housing loans. Many types of loans they are providing. So what if any people does not afford that? So by through loans they can afford it and have a better life. So they are providing many plans and schemes and securities also, so that people can trust the government. Now the last is government and law. Framing of law is the work of government. Which law is there, what law have implemented is in the hand of government. All should follow laws. We all have to follow that laws. We cannot regret that laws. Various laws have important place for working of government. Government has a power to amend laws along with the implementation. They can change also law by according their need, and they do implementation by that law also. People can challenge the government laws. Yes, if suppose people think that this law is not fair for general public, then we can oppose. People can cooperation of courts for the rights and against injustice. If government is making certain laws, then what? Certain laws they are making. Then if people don't want that type of law, they are in oppose, then they go to the courts for justice against they are getting injustice. In the context of the law or procedure of the government, when you feel that they are not implemented properly, they can raise that in the court. If you think that this government is not doing a great work and they are doing work against the people's need, then you can go in court to complain, because your court will make justice. The court may suggest or order the government for issues wherever their need is felt. They make decision. First, we have to go in High Court and Supreme Court. They will make decision and they will finally tell to the government to change that law. So here 15.3 is the goddess of justice. Means in his eyes it is covered. See that it will not see that which people is there in front of there, any rich person, any poor person, any name fame person. No, nothing. All things are, all law are equal to everyone in the country. Okay, so we completed our chapter government. So we will start new chapter in next lecture. Thank you children.